Hey guys and gals, A here. Welcome to another episode of EDC. Today we are talking bag. Did I just find the new perfect bag? Maybe so. Come on back and look what bag I'm talking about, because here we go. Alright, so guys, as you are going to learn, I love bags, and I am constantly changing what kind of bags I use and how I use them, and that's normally why I have a 2-bag pouch system set up. Currently, or prior to this, it was the Janus was like tier 1, and then like the Jumbo or the Sitka by Maxpedition, all three of those by Maxpedition. But the Jumbo or Sitka was the bag, and my Janus could easily adapt into that system. But I may have found a bag that might take care of everything. And so far, I've had it about a week now. I am in love with this bag. It's with me all the time. If I'm not at home, this is on me. And it flows seamlessly into my life. And this bag is the Vanquest Dendrite. Now this is the large pack, which I believe comes in at 6 liters. And it is set up as a fanny pack or like a sling bag is what it's marketed as. I cannot say I have ever worn it as a fanny pack, although I'm not saying I never will, because I do have a little one who I'm running around after at 2 years old. He still likes to be carried quite a bit, and if it's a long day or we're out and about for a very long time and he's wanting to be held and I'm getting tired of carrying this as a sling bag, I could very easily see adjusting the strap to waist pack style and popping this where it sits around my waist on probably one of my hips. So opposite side of the side the kid's being carried on. But as of yet, it has not been carried as a fanny pack. And while I could see it happening, it's probably not very likely. Now, what I could see doing, and I might have to try this out, is some of the features it has is 2 loops along the back side. And I could see potentially threading my belt through here and seeing how that carries. So I might try that and get back to you on how that is. But this is a wonderful strap that it has here. It is a seatbelt style strap with a really good, let's see what it says, UTX Flex buckle. And this buckle is incredible, like all of Vanquest gear. It is all superb. They are top notch with their bags. But simple strap. The strap you can actually thread off here and on the other side, so you could run this bag without a strap on it, and then you could use these two as your attachment points. So that is the strap and the carry system on the bag. Then the other thing that you have is you have 2 loops on the sides, and I only have on this one, I have a hand sanitizer hanging down. But these come in very handy in a way I didn't expect them to. But like if I'm zipping open the bag, I can hold on to this and pull the zipper, and it's seamless. Same thing with closing. With closing, you grab the opposite one and it makes it very easy to close because you have a tension point where you need it. If you're opening, you want the tension point on the same side, and if you're closing, you want the tension point on the opposite. But you have both, so you're good to go however you run it. And then you also have loops here. And as I was just looking at this bag, I was thinking this would be a fabulous place to put a hero clip. And I have one, so I'm probably actually gonna pop it on the bag, probably right here on this side, because this is opposite. This will be on the back for me. Like this is not the side I'm carrying from. this side would be closer to where I'm carrying, which is why my zipper pulls are over here, as well as my hand sanitizer. But I'm probably gonna put the hero clip here, and then I would be able to hang the bag up from that. So that will be added on. But that's the basics of the bag. Mine is in multicam black, and I got this color for 2 reasons. I'm not a big camo person, but I figured with the multicam color, it is gonna be much harder to see if this is dirty. And one thing I've learned from having a little kid running around with you, my bags get tossed around and set down you know, set down way more often than they did pre-having a kid, back when I took much better care of my stuff. And so it's very good that I have these heavy duty bags, Maxpedition, Vanquest. They can handle whatever you throw at them. So I'm not concerned about the bag getting damaged, but I have learned that by using black bags, majority of the time, they show everything. And so my hope was with the camo that it would not show it as much. And I mean, look at that. So far, my plan has held true. And then the other reason I got this was there are 3 colors. There's a blue, there's a black, it looks kind of blacky grayish to me, and then there's the multicam. The multicam is in Cordura, and the blue and the black are in a different material, and I have heard reviews that it kind of has a plasticky feel. And I know what to expect with Cordura. I know how to take care of it. I know how to clean it, and I know what it feels like. And I'm very good with Cordura. So I didn't want to go with the plasticky feel of the other bags. And that could just be some people's opinion, but I knew what to expect with this, and with the coloration it was a no-brainer on which one to get for me. Now these bags run you about $70 from the website, and in my opinion, they are worth every penny. If this one is too big for you, they have a smaller one. And like I said, I think this is 6 liters. It might be 4. I believe it's 6, and I believe the smaller one is 4, but it could be 4 and 2 or 2.5. So I should have double checked my numbers. But the smaller one, I believe comes in at $60. So in my opinion, for $10 more, if you don't mind the size that it takes up, for the capabilities and the ability to carry more, 10 bucks, get the larger one. So on the outside, I already showed you my sanitizer. Now this is Vanquest standard zipper pulls. This color right here came on these sides, and this one had no zipper pull on it, as well as this zipper had no zipper pull on it. So back here, I put a tritium, and I just threaded the little mini key ring through the zipper pull. So now I have this little thing that will glow, and it's like a purpley blue, but it's tucked in there. It gives me a very easy way to pull that zipper, and it kind of camouflages in because it lays right down. So that's why no zipper pull was put on here, was to keep this pocket more discreet, because it does have the flap sewn over it. So I kept it basically just as discreet, but the glow will give me a chance to see it, but it definitely tucks away in there pretty nicely. I will say this flap that is here to help cover the zipper pull is open on the top side, so it will collect crumbs and stuff. Pretty easy to just kind of wipe those out, but just a little heads up there, if you were to be in rain, these are reversed zippers, so that makes them more water resistant. And this one is not reversed, and it will, I imagine, kind of hold water right there. So that's something I'll keep an eye on. We'll see. And then the front zipper pull, I bought some extra Vanquest zipper pulls, and so I put brighter colors here. That way I could easily see these zippers. And so I took the 2 zipper pulls that were here off, and one of them I put on the front, and I added another tritium. This one is, looks like an ice blue, but I like the tritiums. They glow, and they make it super easy to find your gear. Now this bag comes with 3 compartments. The back one I showed you, we'll go over what's in that. The front one here, and then the main compartment here. So let's start with this compartment. This, you open up and it is just a dump pouch. You have one keeper in here and then just an open pouch to put your quick grab items in here. And as I'm sure you guys have come to know from me, wet ones. I have 4 wet ones in here. They come in so handy and they take up no space, very little space. And being individual uses, they don't dry out. I'm not left with an open packet of wipes finding something to do with, and they're ready to go when you need them. Piece of cake there. And then I have my 2 key fobs, and I'll get to that in a second. And then the only other thing I have in here is on this little keeper, and they give you this keeper, and it has 3 potential attachment points, or maybe 4, and I'll show you those. But on here, I just keep my grocery store loyalty cards. But in this pouch, high vis orange. Why does everyone not do that? Oh, I do have something else in there. You can see in there easily everything you have. High vis orange needs to be everywhere. My breath strips, of course, but that is it for this pouch. And as you can tell, everything is seeable, easily grabbed, and the keeper comes in super handy and drops in there. And I will get back to my key fobs later because I've never shown y'all my system for carrying those, and that old system is gone, so we will get to that. We'll flip around to the back. So the back, this little secret compartment here, that's not so secret, but it is up against your body, so it is most protected. I keep my wallet in there, and that is it for in there. And so this is my lanyard system. We're gonna pause on that real quick. So my old keychain and wallet system was this. I have a little buckle on it, and I have 2 quick releases, and my keys have the opposite end. And so this is what I have carried. I always come back to it because it's the easiest system I have. And then my wallet is the Chums, just the Chums wallet. My kid is on the front, but Chums wallet. And on one side, I have like my cards, my debit card, credit card, health card. On the other side, I have gift cards. And love that wallet. I've carried, this is my second one, I think. The first one I carried till it broke. But I always put a little key ring on here and thread that through here. And so this has been my system. And I wear it like that. I walk out the door. I've always got it with me. It's on. I have whatever I need. Grab my keys. Good to go. Need to take a key off. Take it off. Whatever the case is. And this has worked the best I found. I don't love this system, but it's definitely the best I found. Now, I no longer use that because everything is in this bag and it's easily accessible. Keys are on the front, so if I need to grab them, I can. And wallet is on the back, with the only thing in there, so it is very easily grabbed. There's nothing else in there, and that too is the high vis orange. All right, so now let's get to the meat and potatoes of this bag. So if we open up one of these zipper pulls, you'll see that these go almost all the way down. And that's part of what is so amazing about this bag, is you can almost fully open this. And in here, you will see organization, which I love, and I even added some more in here. So on the front of the bag, there is a zippered pocket, and it's mesh. It's solid. Nothing's falling in or out of that. It is solid, but it is a clear covering over white mesh. And so you can see what you have in there. And in here, I have a few BC powders. I have my little mini boo-boo kit. It's got some Band-Aids, some ibuprofen, some alcohol wipes. And then I have a packet of Skippy peanut butter. Love these. Love these. When you're out and about, and I have another BC powder in there. When you're out and about, need a little pick-me-up, need a little something to eat, fits the spot every time for me. But so that is that pouch. Again, high vis orange. And this is actually the loop side of hook and loop. So you could put some sort of organizer in here. Anything, any hook and loop attachment you have that will fit in here, you are good to go. And if you're putting something in there that you know, you're putting, maybe you've got a really expensive knife and you don't want it falling out, you could put it in here and zip it. It would take you a very long time to get to your knife because you're opening up this pouch and then you're opening up this pouch and then you're pulling it out. But you're gonna have a really hard time losing it because it is so tucked away. For me, I use it for basically my med section with my snack. But I mean, let's be honest. Peanut butter, it's not a medical item, but basically. And then on this side, I've got organization galore. Over here, I have a packet of raisins. Me and the little one love raisins. I've never carried them because they're in a cardboard little box and I'm afraid they're gonna get smushed. So they might not stay in long term if they do, but this loop right here, nothing is pushing up against there. There's no pressure. So I think I might luck out and having a pretty decent spot to have some raisins. So we'll see how this runs long term. And I have nothing in this loop, nothing in this loop. And then in this loop, I have my AirPods. So great way to have a good set of AirPods. Normally in my smaller pouch that I keep on me, I keep like earbuds they're like connected to each other. They don't plug in, they're wireless because I don't have a phone that will take that, but they're connected to each other so that they're smaller. These are so much better. So I'm glad I have the ability to carry that. Just some paper so my little man can draw on them and a little bit of cash. But there you see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 elastic bands, and behind those 2 slip pockets. And then behind that, you have 1 big slip pocket. This is another section of loop. I put an organizer here to hold my items, but you can put your concealed carry, or you can put a holster, a hook and loop holster in here and use this as your concealed carry bag. It would be on you, it would be close to you. You have 1 zipper compartment to open and then draw. I would just say if you're using this as your concealed carry bag, you might want to be careful how much stuff you're putting over here because you don't want to hang up when removing your weapon. But in this little, I got this on a Vanquest website. I think it was right around $14, but it has tons of elastic loops to organize stuff. I have an Everyman pen. I have a Milwaukee version of a Sharpie. I have a Hogue knife. This guy's in there pretty good and I'm not holding the bag well to get it out. But I have a Hogue knife. This is my first one of those by recommendation of you guys, and I love this knife. Sitting next to that in a back sleeve, I have a Power Pint by SOG. Next to that, I have a Through Night BSS W1. I talk about that light because it's good and I like it. And then last but not least, I have some fingernail clippers. So that is the inside of the bag. As you could tell, I have plenty of room to carry more, but I don't need to. And then the last thing I was gonna show you real quick was how I carry this. So I wear it just like that. I wear it on top of my right shoulder, but where it sits on my left side, if that makes sense. And so I carry it just like this. So it sits right here, kind of in the small of my back on my left side, going back to the right side. It sits very well like that and it stays there, no problem. And then when I need to grab it, I can grab a zipper pull or my hand sanitizer or this loop, wherever my hand goes first, and I can just pull the bag around and get to easily, very, very easily, whatever I need to. And then I can just spin it back around, and I normally like kind of twist it back around and grab a hold of the leftover, and I just kind of pull it where I like it. And then when I'm driving or sitting down and have the bag on me, I pull it right here on this side. And so sitting down, it can sit right here, and it kind of gives me a little place to put my arm, which not bad at all. So highly recommend the Vanquest Dendrite. My new favorite bag. I've had it about a week. I will do a further review on this, a follow-up of it one day after I've given it more time and give you a more longer term opinion. But initial thoughts, awesome bag. Check it out. Great company, great products. Love the bag. Great way to organize your gear and have it easily at hand. So guys and gals, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check back next time. We'll do something cool, something new. I will never ask you to like or subscribe, but I would appreciate if you did both. You will have that opportunity right up here. Tell your friends, come on over to the EDC ? Channel. We have fun, we talk gear. Always remember, dudes, EDC, EDC.